Ho ho ho, Merry Christmas 2011. I want to do something special, a video shout out to my most loyal friends over the past years of my life. When tragedy strikes, it really hits home to your friendships, and I'm always big on friendship because things happened to me in the past where friendship wasn't too good to me for some reason. I was always a good friend to somebody, but it always seemed to, get juggled up in the air for no apparent reason. But I always have 5 loyal friends to me throughout my life that I want to send a video shout out to. And I'm just going to make it short and sweet. So, like I said, when tragedy strikes, it hits home. You think about it more and more. So we take friendship for granted sometimes. You don't think about your friends. And I always measured friendship to where they give to you. They give you the love that you give them. I have friendships all over. I have friends all over the world, but there's 5 friends that always shared that love to me that was true. So short and sweet. I have 5 shots here plus a bonus 3 to where I wanted to give my appreciation to throughout my life. My 5 most loyal friends. I always said I can count my loyal friends on one hand, and happens to be 5 fingers. So here we go. Number 1, Kevin Maine. Kev, well, I've known him since I was real little. I was chasing him around the yard at 2, 3, 4, 5 years old. He's always been there. He left for a couple years when I was in high school, but there's always that little chance to where he always called me and called my brother and always asked how we were doing. And he's real close to me now. As long as my brother, I was in his wedding. So, Kevin Maine, thank you for being the brother that you are. You're always close to me. I appreciate your friendship and the loyalness that you brought to me. So, salute, Kevin Maine. Number 2, Nick Buffone. Buffy moved to Florida a couple years ago, but ever since 7th grade, we've always been close. He moved, like I said, he moved to Florida. But if Nick Buffone, Buffy, will walk through the door right now, it would be like nothing even happened. It's like he wouldn't even be gone overnight. The last day that he moved before Florida, he slept over my house. That was the last place he slept. So if Nick Buffone walked through that door right now, here's how it would be. Hey, Buff, what's going on? Grab a pop. Grab a seat. Have some fun. Sit down. Do whatever you want. The house is yours. Buffy, you're always my best friend throughout high school. Salute. I'm glad you're doing well. Nick Buffone. Salute. Number 3, Devin Jannard. Jannard was always one of my favorite of mine. We've always, another one of those friends that no matter what happens, I can see him 30 years from now, and I would run into him at a grocery store, and it would be the same. It would be the same friendship. Nothing would change. We have a very unique friendship to where we always laughed. To put our friendship in the words and how close we were, back in about 5th grade, when we went for Halloween, I went as the Riddler, and he went as Two-Face. So, Devin Jannard, like I said, he always comes when he's in town. I never hear from him much. He's always out, Pittsburgh area, whatever. But every time he's in town, he always makes sure that he gives me a call and asks how I'm doing, and if I want to come out and see him and have some fun. So, Devin Jannard, salute. Thank you for being loyal. Number 3, congratulations to the only girl on this list, Marissa DeFond. Marissa, we go back to kindergarten to where, again, same with Devin Jannard, I can see her in the next 40 years or so. If I would stop talking to her today, and I wouldn't see her for the next years to come, but if I would see her walking the streets, our relationship would be fine. It would be right where we left off. I took her to Detroit when the Steelers won the Super Bowl in 2005. That just goes to show how our friendship is throughout life. So, Marissa, thank you for being loyal. You always ask how I am. Always close to your family. My family loves yours. So, Marissa DeFawn, thank you for being loyal. Salute. Last but not least, number 5, Jack Maine. Jack Maine was the inspiration of this. And like I said, you take for granted that when tragedy strikes, you take for granted your friends, your family. And Jack's battling right now for his life. He was always a brother to me. Haven't talked to him for a week or so. It doesn't matter. He'll call me when he's in town. Baru, what's up? How are you? Let's get together. He's on my voicemail right now. Ask me how I am. Let's get together. No matter what, he always called and asked me how I am. Point blank. Jack Maine was one of my brothers, my football partner. We stood side by side together when we wreaked havoc in high school together. And we were a good team together. My partner. And nobody knows this, but he was actually responsible for the love of my life, Bethany Reynolds, to where, he's the one that led me down the path to Bethany and said one day, why don't you check out this girl? He happened to be dating her friend, and he was responsible for the path that led me to the most joy that brings me in my life, and that's Bethany. So Jack, you always have a special place in my heart. Love you. Salute. Jack Maine. Okay. 3 bonus. If you know me, if you're a good friend of mine, you know that I'm a die-hard Pittsburgh Steelers fan. Okay? So, what that means, 3 bonus people. Ben Roethlisberger, Warrior. Our Super Bowl hopes this year in 2011 ride on Ben Roethlisberger. We ride by him. We believe in him. He's a Warrior. He's a Pittsburgh-type quarterback. He's been hurt. It shows how hurt we are when he's hurt. So, let's get healthy, Ben. Monumental to our Super Bowl hopes, Ben Roethlisberger. Another monumental part to our Super Bowl hopes right now, Troy Polamalu. You saw how the defensive statistics went down when Troy was out of the lineup. He's healthy. Let's get primed for a Super Bowl run. Troy Polamalu. Let's go. Last but not least, this might be one of my all-time favorite Steelers of all time. This might be his last home game, which I attended to. Warrior. I'm talking about one of the greatest blocking wide receivers of all time, one of the slowest wide receivers, but he made the best of it throughout his career in Pittsburgh. True Pittsburgh Steeler when it comes down to it. Hard-nosed. If I would have 11 Hines Wards on my team, I'll take it. We'll run Super Bowl every year. Salute. Hines Ward, I loved your time here. You're the best. It's not over yet. We get to the Super Bowl, look out for him. He's going to score a touchdown. Hines Ward, salute. When it comes to family, that's a different story. But, my brother Steve, I love him very much. My girlfriend Bethany, Steve's girlfriend, that's all family.
How come I didn't make the list?
My mom, of course, my dad, of course. But when it comes to friendship, those are the 5 people that I always felt close to. So, thank you very much for being loyal. Salute. Merry Christmas.